Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm doing a review on the Splitfish FragFX Shark. I'm just going to compare it to the previous model, the SFX Dual Pro, and I just want to show the differences between them, the improvements I would say. For the most part, they're pretty much the exact same shape. There's really nothing changed as far as the design. I think maybe the D-pad is just, you know, different texture and stuff like that, but some of the differences right away, they got these LED lights, and they if you remember on the previous model, they were a little more bright. The one here on the controller, and then the charge light, and then the charge light on the side, and then this light here. They were just really bright, and they would blind you. And also they had the buttons here, kind of big and bulky, and when you press them down, it's like a pretty good distance before they, you know, get to the bottom. And also it took the 3 AAA batteries. On the new one, they got rid of the charging light on the side. They got rid of the charging light here. This light here got dimmed down, and this light here got dimmed down. And it's got a cool little, you know, design of a bunch of teeth. And the buttons are a lot shorter and smaller now, and they're real smooth. And when you press them, it's just it's a lot, you know. You don't have to press them so far down. Another thing is, I guess, the clicky mouse. And if you remember before, the wheel here, you could scroll it up and down, and that would look up and down, or you could click it left and right, and that would look left and right. That feature seems to have been taken off. And another thing that they changed was the dongle. If you remember before, if you were to take out the dongle out of the PlayStation, if you took it out, it would just totally mess up the whole controller thing, and you'd have to start it all over. And, you know, there was like a certain way you had to do it. You had to plug in the dongle, then turn on the Frag chuck, then the mouse. With this, you know, they're still on. The Connect controller screen on the PlayStation hasn't came on. There's also a button here where you can switch between controller or mouse. I might demonstrate the mouse later. It really sucks. That's pretty much the only thing I dislike about it, was the mouse feature was just a little too sensitive, and the shape. I'm going to plug this back in, and if you notice, it plugs back in, everything is still on and working just like it was before. Don't have to press anything. The mouse pad is a different color. That's one of the other differences between them. And I'm just gonna play a little quick game here and show what it can do. If you remember before, you know, making small movements was really sometimes get real jittery on the higher sensitivity settings. And now it doesn't really matter what your sensitivity is. The mouse just kind of flows smoothly no matter what you're doing. Put on a red dot sight here. The difference between this one and the other one was on the dial on the Frag chuck. The higher the number you went, the more sensitive the controller got, and this one is the opposite. The lower you put it, the lower you dial in the number, the more sensitive it gets. Now if you look here, you're just making really small teeny little circles, going left, going right. I mean, it's not jittery at all. That's my hand. If my hand jitters, it's gonna jitter, but that's just my hand. It's not the control doing it itself. You can go up and down, left and right, small circles, bigger circles, just wherever I want to look. I mean, it's there. I can go as slow as I want, left and right, left and right, left and right, fast, turn around. And you can change the setting for your own comfort. But this is what I like. I have in-game 8 on Modern Warfare 2, and on the Frag Shark I have 5, and that's what I find comfortable. You know, depending on the gun and whatever else. I have Black Ops, but I don't really care for it. I like Modern Warfare 2. So another feature obviously is the rapid fire. We're going to show the rapid fire. On this one it's a little different. You got to press the frag button and select at the same time to engage your programming mode. And on the D-pad, you can pick the 1 and 4, whichever one you want to program. You got stick swap, macro, button remapping, and rapid fire. We're going to go with rapid fire. So you press rapid fire, and now it's ready to program. And then you press the button, obviously, which is shoot. So we got that, and it starts flashing. Press it again, it goes faster, and you press it again, and it's its fastest. So it only has 3 speeds. You press the frag and select button again, and now it's set. So now we got our turbo, or our rapid fire on. So now we got this. Shut it off. You just pull the same buttons again. Press rapid fire, and then press the frag and select buttons again, and it takes it off. Puts your gun back to normal. So that's that. Pretty much the only dislikes I have on the controller is just the design. I wish that it would be more like a regular mouse. If you look, it's pretty much just reversed, you know, but here on the regular mouse, you know, your thumb fits in here real nice, and your hand can just, you know, wraps contours around the mouse perfectly for just a real perfect fit. And here at this one, it's backwards, and your hands have to wrap around this funny shape here, and you know, the thumb part feels good. It feels real comfortable, but I just wish this side would have been a little more round and better for your fingers to fit. But other than that, it's awesome. I recommend anybody go out and get one of these, and it just brings a whole different level of gaming to first-person shooters. Rate and subscribe. Thanks for watching.